Hello, so guys, Stuart here, and today is gonna be another shoe review. So this is one of my newer eBay pickup. So this is actually the shoe is the Nikelab Air Force One Bright Citron colorway. So if you guys didn't know what bright Citron is, it's basically a lemon yellow. So I can just call it like Air Force One lemon, but the official color is the bright Citron. I think Citron is just like one species of lemon. So yeah, but I don't really know. It's just like yellow. So this is actually my first ever yellow kind of colorway that I have because I'm not a huge fan of yellow. But because of the price and because of it's a Nikelab shoe, I wanted to give it a try because I know like Nikelab is bound to have a little bit better um quality, and also since the newer Air Force One Nikelab versions also use the improved midsole, so I just want to test out about how comfortable this is. So I got these for $50 shipped, brand new. So I think it's a very good price. I think it's a great steal. It's just because this shoe, the colorway is not something that I can wear these every day. So it's probably not gonna be one of my main beater, but I can bust these out occasionally, and yeah. So let's get into the shoe. So let's start with the box. Actually, the shoe was sent without any box lid. That was because if you guys know or shopped in the Nike store before, you guys will know that this is because the shoe is brought from Hashwell. So it's basically what Nike does is they cut off the box top to ensure you this is a clearance item. So yeah, I couldn't care less about how much he got this for, but I got this for $50. So let me show you guys the tag. So it's 9.5, which is I went down half a size from my normal Nike size because Air Force Ones run big, and the retail price was 150, and the name is Nikelab Air Force One Low, and the colorway is bright citron. So of course some sort of white because of the midsole. So yeah, so I was pretty happy that I got these for $50 because again, like since these retail for 150, so essentially I got these for like $100 off, which is very good price. So let me start out with the material. The leather right here, as you can see, is very nice. It's pretty soft. It's not like the best leather you can get, but it's pretty close to some regular Air Jordan 1s, like I think the metallic pack, and also the yin yang pack, the David Letterman's. So I think those are pretty close in terms of leather quality with these. So it's not bad, but it's not like super crazy, but it's definitely not bad. It's definitely not plastic leather, and different from the normal Air Force Ones, this does not have a lace lock, which I don't really care. And also on the tongue, you have this Nike logo, which is embroidered. It's not like you don't have a patch right here. Instead, you have a piece of leather right here, which is pretty nice. The tongue is pretty soft, and you have this wax laces. A lot of people like wax laces, but actually, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of wax laces because I feel like these are like pretty stiff and it's pretty hard to tie down. So I don't really like wax laces, but it's not like deal breaker. So as you can see, the whole body is just lemon yellow, and on the heel is like a different color, and the heel doesn't have a Nike Air branding. Instead, it's a piece of 3M material. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of 3M. I think in terms of 3M, it's more like a gimmick compared to a practical function. So I don't really care. So this heel color is a little bit different compared to the lemon. The lemon colorway is more like a color of mustard, as you can see. And on the inside, the tag is on the side instead of on the tongue. So one special thing about Nikelab Air Force Ones is the outsole is actually half translucent. You have this a solid outsole, and but on the inside of the outsole is actually translucent, and you have this Nike Air branding, which is pretty cool, you know, because because of the translucent also doesn't show on the side when you're wearing these. So when these eventually yellow, it's not gonna show on the outside. So that's pretty cool. Even though Like I don't mind this shoe, this translucent yellowing because the shoe is a yellow shoe, but it's just cool to have these. And one of the special feature that the Nikelab Air Force One has is they actually improved the comfort level by using the drop-in midsole. If you guys didn't know, drop-in midsole is basically you make the shoe, the shape of the shoe without like any midsole material. As you can see right now, like there's no midsole to the shoe. This is the outsole, and then you have this whole midsole which you can drop in, and alongside with the insole. So basically, it's a very thick insole and make the shoe so serve as a function of a midsole and also insoles. So it's very comfortable. It's full length Lunarlon, which is very comfortable. I really like the shoe, and I really like the Lunarlon. And also you have this hexagon zoom unit. You guys probably experienced it in the LeBron shoes before, but me personally, I had never tried this kind of small zoom unit, and I have to tell you guys, when I tried on this shoe, I cannot feel the zoom whatsoever because of the how soft the Lunarlon is, and also how tiny this zoom unit is, and also it's bottom loaded, so I can't really feel anything. And on the forefoot, it's actually using cut open. It's like a Nike free technology, which is pretty nice to be able to bend this shoe more and more. But since the outsole is kind of stiff, so when you try to walk, this function actually doesn't really work that well. But it doesn't matter. But one thing about this insole is this drop-in midsole is so freaking thick. So when I tried on this shoe, I didn't know it's gonna be that thick. I was like, oh my god, this shoe is so tiny, and it's not because of the length, it's not because of the width, but it was because of the height. I was like, this part right here is pinching down on my toes. Like my toe has no room whatsoever. I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, I tried out like multiple size 9.5 Air Force Ones, and I never experienced something like that. Then I took out this insole, and I instantly know why. Because of this insole is so thick, it's much thicker than the regular midsole that Air Force One used to have. So basically what happened is you put this insole in, and normally the insole will, the midsole will end here, and the insole, you have this layer of insole, and then you have this kind of room to have your toe to sit on. But because of this insole is so thick, what happens is the insole actually ends right here, somewhere here. So then you don't have this kind of room to put your toe in. You only have this kind of height, which is pretty funny. You know, I never experienced anything like that. Just for reference, I do have another shoe that features a drop-in midsole, which is the Kobe 11, and just do a side-by-side comparison between the two drop-in midsole, and you guys will know why. In terms of heel, it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit thicker in the Nikelab Air Force One, but let's see the forefoot, and you guys will instantly know why. Like, oh my god, you see how thin this insole is? It looks like pretty thick, but because of the this is protruding out, so in reality it's like about this thick. But for the for this insole, is like almost twice as thick as the Kobe 11 drop-in midsole. That's why you have no toe room whatsoever, and it was kind of funny. But then like eventually what is needed for this shoe is you have to break this in, because you know, as you wear more and more, the Lunarlon insole will eventually compress. So after you compress it more and more, you eventually have more toe room, and you will break in the Lunarlon drop-in like midsole. So basically, you need when you first try on this shoe, it might feel like it's very tiny. It fits extremely stiff and extremely I don't know how to explain it. It's just snug, very snug. So just try to walk in this shoe for a long distance. You will eventually break the midsole in, so you will be more comfortable. So overall, I think this shoe is very comfortable. It's very soft. It's not the lightest shoe, but but nonetheless it's a much more comfortable shoe compared to the regular Air Force Ones. So I'm happy about the shoe. I think the quality is very nice. The only downside is probably you need some breaking time for these, but especially since this shoe is yellow, you don't have this shoe doesn't go with every outfit, so it might be a weird that you have to purposely wear this shoe a lot even when you don't want to wear it. So it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, it's bound to happen. And also since after breaking in, it's gonna be more and more comfortable. It's like it's a positive progress. So I guess. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys next time. Thanks.